everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Savannah, and today, of course, we're talking Prehistoric Kingdom. Can't believe it's already June. The year is halfway over, and I don't understand where it went. But regardless, today is May Dev Diary information. We're going to talk all about it and what they have coming in Update 15. So the devs are currently hard at work on the production of Update 15, working on the required coding and artwork for what we talked about last month. If you missed it, April's Dev Diary, the video's out on the channel. We talked all about animal behaviors, including the new threatening and fleeing behaviors. Building off of those animations, the dev team is working on additional animations to baby animals that they couldn't fit into Update 14. And just as a little sneak peek about what we're talking about, here is a wobbly little hadrosaur looking around and then jumping in a little excitement. They've also given us a little look at a happy little sauropodlet with a playful animation. This animation looks very baby elephant to me, and I absolutely love it. Both animations, I think, fit the animals very well. Moving forward, we'll get a look at more of the animals next month, but the main topic of today's Dev Diary is, of course, Update 15. And starting off strong, we're getting our very first look at a 3D model ready for the game, Gallimimus. In March, we talked about these 3 concept art designs that you're looking at here on the screen, designs for their skin and patterning. But today, we got this screenshot showing that top concept art design in the game. Obviously, I think this screenshot looks gorgeous, even with the sneaky little menacing T-Rex back there in the background off to the right. Looks like he's coming up on these Gallimimuses and probably not very friendly. But just like all the other animals we've talked about, I think the patterning looks fantastic. I really like the simplicity of it and the gradient colors on the arm feathers. Sometimes I think games and movies and media, all that other stuff, can get a little crazy with dinosaur patterning, so I really appreciate this super clean looking design. Over the next couple months, the devs will be working on fresh animations for the Gallimimus that are actually inspired by emus, ostriches, and cassowaries. To do this, the Gallimimus does actually have a unique rig with bones that will allow the animators to control its various plumage. This is similar to what they've done with the Velociraptor in the game. And amazing, anything that they can add that adds just a little bit more personality, a little bit more uniqueness to each of the animals is obviously fantastic. It just adds more personality, more individuality to these animals and makes them feel even more real or even more alive. Moving away from the animals for a minute, we do have more environment and landscaping screenshots to take a look at. The devs have been putting in a lot of work adding over 180 plant variants into the game across the coastal, grassland, scrubland, temperate, and tropical and wetland biomes, and today we get screenshots from 4 of the total 8 environments that are currently in the game. I don't have too much commentary on each of these screenshots as they're all absolutely gorgeous, so we'll just run through them very quickly. Starting off with the Mesozoic coastal screenshot, I absolutely love how the sauropods look walking in between the giant trees in contrast with the ground cover and smaller animals in the foreground. I also love the tiny baby Dryosauruses running around at their parents' feet, absolutely adorable. The denseness of the ground cover looks amazing, and of course the lighting, as always, adds to the whole aesthetic and makes the screenshot almost look like it could be a real photograph. Next is the Mesozoic scrubland, and again, I love the combination of the colors here between the tan and earthy colors of the animals and the landscaping against the blue of the sky in the background. Ground covers in these screenshots is a bit more sparse, but that's in line with the scrubland biome, but still one of my favorite environments in the game. Moving back towards more heavily landscaped environments, we have the Mesozoic temperate biome. And it looks like we have some Triceratops walking towards a T-Rex hiding just behind that tree in their path. Really like the addition of the yellow leaves mixed in there to give the landscape some contrast. The devs even snuck in a mammal for us, and just look at those babies. I know we're talking about the environment right now, but how can you not love the baby faces? They're absolutely adorable. By far, hands down, one of my favorite additions to the game, obviously breeding and babies and all that kind of stuff. And I just think all of the designs, all the models for all the babies that I've seen so far, they all look fantastic. And lastly, we have a look at the Mesozoic tropical biome, and again, looks amazing. Just so good. I don't have too much else to say that wouldn't just be a repeat of what I've said about the last screenshots, because they all truly do look so good. I really appreciate the effort and the detail with the Paleoflora additions and the devs wanting to make everything kind of accurate to where these animals would have lived when they were alive here on Earth. And I think it's absolutely amazing, and the detail is absolutely showing, especially in all these screenshots, bringing it all together and seeing the animals in their natural environments. Moving back towards some gameplay updates coming with update 15, the devs have added some new features and a fresh look to the animal nursery menus. Starting off with the main gallery page, the animal buttons have been condensed to the left side of the screen. Sorting has also been improved with the option to sort animals by unlocked, alphabetical order, rating, price, type, and clade. A new filter menu allows you to find animals within certain biomes and time periods, just like the Paleopedia. Once an animal has been selected, the menu transitions into the animal preview, displaying basic info and customization options. The animal preview can change to show either a fidget, walk, or idle animation, which will give you a good idea on how the animal will look when you actually put it in your park. In the bottom right, you'll find all the ways that an animal can be changed prior to incubation. This includes new toggles like random skin, sex, and maturity. For each stage of the animal created, it'll be a lot easier to create diverse looking groups for your parks, and of course know what they're going to look like again before you put them out in their exhibits. Another change is actually to the animal preview itself. Unlike previous iterations, the preview will be completely accurate to the individual you'll create. This means that with each press of the creation button, the animal preview will update to reflect individual variation and random mutations. Continuing on the topic of customization, they'll also be introducing a new skin editing panel. From here, you'll be able to override not just an animal's color and size variation, but activate mutations like albinism too. That's absolutely amazing. Right now, you just have to put down animals and hope that one comes up, because it still obviously has like the random color changing like we were talking about, but you don't know what's coming next, nor can you affect what's coming next. But now it looks like we'll be able to. So if you want to put down special patterned animals with different morphs, it sounds like you're going to be able to, and I love that so much, so much. With these overrides enabled, sliders appear to adjust the overall size, hue, saturation, and value of an animal. We'll be working to extend these sliders slightly above and below the natural variation range so that players have a bit more flexibility beyond what's shown. All absolutely amazing. You know how much we love customization here on the channel and building pretty things and looking at pretty animals. So I couldn't be more excited about the updates to the menus and the customization with the animals. I think that's all absolutely fantastic. But with that, we're done. That's everything in the May Dev Diary and a lot of what's coming in Update 15. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think they gave a timeline and I'm just forgetting it now, so I'm not quite sure. I don't remember when Update 15 was slated to come out. I think they maybe said end of June or July, sometime this summer. So not too long to wait. Hopefully. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What are you most excited for? And as always, are you already playing Prehistoric Kingdom, or are you waiting for a couple more updates to come out? While you're down there, don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button, both of which very much help me out and I greatly do appreciate it. And until next time, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!